at grab a leaf them. And I mean check out Yard Leaf Feed people. You know something go. Me have to believe in that the ones them will love me. But it's grabber in a Jamaica right now. Yard Leaf, I them will give me strength, me never throw a stone behind me. I testing when a Jamaica people. Check it out, you know what I mean? Yard Leaf, get it. All of the smokers them get the something here. So me a reason upon the end stage if you get a youth to get real intelligent.
So me a reason upon the end stage if you get a youth to get real intelligent, man. Let poverty lean up on the fence. Hard work build my house when I pay nobody rent, so.
Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much for joining me again. This video is broadcast to you by, you don't know already, Yard Leaf JA. Make sure you go up on the Instagram and check it out. You get a lot more details as you see in the video, in the sponsored video. Anyways, people, big up on yourself. Thank you very much for tuning in. This video contains, I mean, a lot of information. This video contains a lot of information. Now, what I would implore you to do is take out your pen, take out your book, and we get straight into it. We will be speaking about the U20 squad that will be partaking in the 2 international friendlies between Venezuela and Mexico. You hear that? Not my apologies, Guatemala and Mexico. My apologies, yeah. Anyways, also we'll be discussing the U15 games that are playing at this moment, the Malmo Trophy Tournament, and also the U14 games, Cayman Island Invitational Tournament. We'll be speaking about the St. Catherine Football Association Major League Finals. We'll give us a little bit of update on that. And also the Jamaica Football Championship semi-finals first leg, which will be kicking off tomorrow as well. So as I'm saying, please, people, this is a my apologies. And also the Caribbean, the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup, which comprise of Mount Pleasant and Cavaliers. So please take out all your details, all it, pen, whatever you can, or open up your ears and listen quite good. This is going to be a detailed presentation to you guys. First of all, we're going to leave the U20 a little bit later in the U20 squad. That is the announcing U20 squad members. I'm going to leave that to last, a little bit last. But we're going to touch first on the Malmo Trophy Tournament. So far, the boys have played 4 games, and unfortunately, they haven't won any as yet. Very unfortunate. Standout play base of the information I've gotten is Jamon Lyle. So the first game we played was Jamaica versus B93, a team in Denmark, an academy in Denmark. They lost that game 2-1. Then we played Jamaica versus AZ Alkmaar. You guys know that team already. Champions League, Europa League. Their academy team. We lost that game 1-0. Also, Jamaica play IF Brahma Pojkarna. I think they're in Slovakia. I think in one of those countries. One of those European countries. We lost that game also 2-1. Then we played Dynamo Zagreb and we lost that game 4-0. If you want to see any of those games, you can look on my channel. The full games are on my channel. The first game, B93, is up there. The will be uploaded in a short time. Now, there's one last game pending for the U15, which is Jamaica versus Legião FC. That's a team, that's an academy from Brazil. So that's it for the U15. That's the update for the U15. Let's touch on to the U14 that is partaking in Cayman Island Invitational Tournament. They've only played 1 game at this present moment. There's a game playing right now. They're playing Cayman Island right now. Unfortunately, there's no live broadcast of these games. The first game Jamaica played, they play against the Inter Miami U14 team. I was told that is their goal team. They lost that game 2-1. As I said, Jamaica should play Cayman Islands. And then the last game of for this competition is Jamaica versus Academy SC U14 team. Now, the next topic we're going to touch on is St. Catherine Football Association Major League final. This will take part between Black Lion FC and Police FC. The winner of this final will go on to play the Jamaica Football Championship playoffs, which is the Jamaica Tier 2 playoff. Tier 2, because a lot of persons know them by Tier 2. They will play in the Jamaica Tier 2 playoffs to see who will make it to the Jamaica Tier 2 competition. Now, let's moving up the ladder to the Jamaica Tier 2, which is the Jamaica Football Championship, which is the rebranded name. So we have the four semi-finalists partaking in 2 games tomorrow, one at Bramall, which is U14 Sports Complex, and one at Anthony Spalding Sport Complex. This is the first leg of the semi-finals. First match is, I'm going to discuss, is True Juice versus Chapelton Maroon. That game will take part at the U14 Sports Complex at 3:30 p.m. Make sure you turn out and go and enjoy some football. True Juice will finish second in the table, and Chapelton who finished third on the table. Both teams having wonderful season. This is going to be a very, very tough matchup. A really, really tough matchup. Chapelton want to go back to Premier League. They're working extremely hard to go back to the Premier League. True Juice will have been at this position in multiple occasions before it was even named Tier 2, before it was named Jamaica Football Championship. When it was Super League, they have been in this position countless amount of time, and they have never made a step up to the Jamaica Premier League. Is this the year for True Juice FC? We don't know. 2-legged game will decide that, which is the 2-legged semi-finals, home and away fixtures. Next up, we have Racing versus Reno. This game will take place down by Anthony Spalding Sports Complex at 3:30. Now, the Reno team, we know 3 times JPL champions. They are a team of history. One thing you know about teams of history, when they make it to this level, they tend to cross over the line. Unfortunately, they are going up against the league champions in Racing United, which so far has been immaculate in their performances throughout the season. Now, Racing United have lost 1 game. They have lost 1 game. People, my apologies. Let me do a quick check. Let me do a quick check, because this is going to be interesting. This piece of information is going to be extremely interesting. Racing would have lost 3 games. One of those 3 games would have come against Reno FC, despite their immaculate form that they're in. Now, I do believe, though, this is going to be an interesting one. I think the key man for Racing, Ryan Edwards, this is a big, big moment for him, a big game for him, and a time for him to showcase his class, his quality, and what he can do. But Reno are solid defensively, and certainly they will want to go in with that defensive structure to see if they can get over the line. Reno versus Racing, Racing versus Reno at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. That's going to be a really, really hot game. Both teams, both games will be definitely fire, and it will be interesting to see the winners of those 2 games. Now, let's move on now to the big game that I want to discuss, which is not necessarily big game, but the Caribbean, the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. This one is quite an interesting one. So let me show you something, people. Very, very interesting topic, I have to say. Let me touch on it. I'm not sure what CONCACAF going on with, but it's not a good look. So we'll have a look at this, people. Can you imagine the 2 teams, the 2 Jamaican teams in Mount Pleasant and Cavaliers, so fortunate to fall in the same group? And just imagine, remember that Arnett Garden are in the playoffs at this present moment. And if Arnett Garden should win the playoff, strong possibility they might end up in the same group. So we might find out that we have the 3 teams from Jamaica in the same group. How unfortunate. I do believe, though, this is a good one. So this is the group. Group A, Cavalier, Mount Pleasant, Real Hope, Police FC, and the champion of the playoffs will fall into this group. This, I believe, is going to be extremely interesting. So, massive respect to Mount Pleasant, big respect to Cavalier. Hope you guys do well in this competition. This is now another competition for me to look into and cover. As you guys know, don't know anything already. All right, so let's go now to the meat of the matter. One of the big aspects of this announcement I'm doing here, which is the, how should I put it now? The international friendly lineup for the international friendly, the U20s. Let's go straight to the meat and matter. We're not going to hold on no punch. Let's get going. So these are the names for the Jamaica U20 team partaking in 2 international friendlies between Guatemala and Mexico. First up, we have Keane Jackson, Cavalier FC, Alexander Bignell, Lexois FC, Tawian Lynch, Mount Pleasant FC, Nashardo Gibb, Anatach. Not sure why they put Anatach. Kaden Young, Racing FC, Kyle Waugh, FC Dallas, Deon J. Brown, Mobay United, Brian Burkitt, Dunby Olden, J. Lloyd Smith, Cavalier SC, Junior Grizel or Arborview FC, Avery Grange, the Borough FC, Jabari Owell, Ligani United FC, Ashton Gordon, Atlanta United, Nicholas Simmons, Richmond Kickers, Fabian Reynolds, Wolves FC, Joshua Grant, Red Bulls. Let's continue. I think this is it. This is the final names. And George Grant Jr., Middlesbrough, Rashawn Small, Portmore United, Mackay Welch, Leighton Orient, Bolt, my apologies, it should have been Bolt Barrett, Nashan Bolt Barrett, Arnett Garden FC, Romain Blake, Chicago Fire FC, and Nathaniel Howe, Veer United. Happy to see Nathaniel Howe. One Poopa. Big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself, Poopa. So these are the players who will be representing us over the 2 legs. Now, this list is a little bit late, so let me just give you guys an update because the Jamaica U20 team would have already played Guatemala in a friendly, and they lost the game 1-0 in the last dying moment. Quite an interesting one. And even at this moment, Mexico playing against Brazil, that game is actually, I think it's 1-0. Let me see if I can find a bit of details about the Guatemala game. Even if I can find the starting lineup, it will be quite interesting. Let me see if I can find it. Let me jump over sofa score. See if I can get any details. So details head to head. Not even the starting lineup I can't find. Well, no details on it, people. So hopefully. So the goal was scored in the 90th minute. That's quite unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. But anyways, I think that covers all the details I want to give in this video. I told you it will be a lot of information. Big up yourself. Massive respect for tuning in. Remember, don't forget, video sponsored by Yard Leaf. You know, think already, Yard Leaf J. You can check them out on IG. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again. Until next time. Link is in the description for the to buy us a coffee. You can definitely do so to support us, and it will also be in the pinned comment section. Please do have a wonderful night, a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, whichever times when you're watching the sun. MG Sports TV, people. God bless. See you guys again. We're out. Boom.
The hot grabber leave them, and I mean check out Yard Leaf feed people. You know something go. Me have to believe in the ones them will love me. But it's grabber in Jamaica right now. Yard Leaf, I them give me strength, me never throw a stone behind me. I testing when I